And hello again, everyone. It's still Inquiry and Marcy for the Little Squid Ink number 48. This time, round 2 of the group phase, and we have a match between Drinking Your Milkshake and Crimson Ink. How you doing, Mars?
I'm doing all right. To be honest, though, these two teams I've seen throughout like MIT's tournament lines, but I believe I've also seen them outside of like LSL and stuff. I do recognize the rosters. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Drinking Your Milkshake competing, though.
Apparently, like Drinking Your Milkshake was Div 9 in Lutti Season 15, and Crimson Ink, interestingly enough, is the actual Splatoon 3 team of a university, the University of Utah.
Pretty awesome.
I want to see like uni tournaments in Europe.
I would never see that in 1,000 years in my country, I swear to God. I'm not
okay, so
societies.
Right back in the game, and we're launching a Clam Blitz on, I forget the map name. What? Yeah, Barnacle and I'm sorry.
You're good, don't worry.
And with some pretty interesting comps, because we have a pen with Inkstorm and a bamboo? What is this?
Very interesting comps. I do want to say those super chumps might be an issue if you can get them out enough. But that being said, there is a lot of like yellow on the screen right now. There isn't really too much space for Crimson Ink to actually move themselves in. Zuka being popped to see if he can find anyone, narrowly missing the guy who was up on that ledge right there, getting that kill on the person who just shot out the Zuka. With that being said, Crimson Ink did manage to score inside of the basket right there, I believe. Question mark?
No, it's Drinking Your Milkshake who scored. And this time the overlay was correct, Mars.
I second guessed myself. That's what happened. Okay, I straight up just second guessed myself on that one.
Yeah, don't worry. So, slight opening by Drinking Your Milkshake. They didn't get a lot of clams in. But they're already coming back very strong in the mid, actually picking some really good kills. They have a power clam that will go in thanks to the bubbler and some some basic clam will go into 59 points left, and it's just going to go down again.
Being said, we just do still see a lot of teammates right now just getting those clams and sneakily getting behind Crimson Ink. Further putting their points remaining down to 38, with the end of that push being when their last teammate died when they tried to jump out. We do see multiple players from Drinking Your Milkshake right now just trying to see if they can find people and really just escape them. They're kind of just running themselves through. Unfortunately, the gal going down trying to get past two of the members from Crimson Ink.
Yeah, Crimson Ink is just like, I think, trying to rush down without thinking about it too much. Like, I saw the zap just running in and coming back to the spawn, realizing it was, oh shit, I can't move forward.
With that being said, I do not think Craptag actually managed to find anyone there. To be honest, Drinking Your Milkshake actually has a fair bit of pain considering that comp. It is working out for them for the meantime. You do see multiple members right now just going for it. The Clam being stopped from, I believe it was, I don't actually know, I didn't see what weapon it was, I think it was Union. But Crimson Ink right now is just fighting for that power clam, really just jumping in and taking it. With that being said, they do manage to get a power clam in, quickly killed when they dunked it. We do see multiple members right now just getting taken down, all 4 members from the side of Drinking Your Milkshake being able to get that wipe out to stop the push that they were actually trying to set themselves up for right here.
Yeah, and that's just a very, very slight push for Crimson Ink. Only like 23 points in the basket, and that's not enough. And so just Drinking Your Milkshake, taking control of mid, keeping the turf, keeping Crimson Ink's player away from them, and yeah, just trying to take the defense back and avoid getting like wiped out as much as possible. And I think that's the key when you have the lead like this, with not much time left. You just want to avoid getting wiped out to keep at least like 1 or 2 person holding the opposing team off.
Absolutely. With that being said, we do still see Crimson Ink team members still trying to push that tower right there. The Clash Blaster seeing if they could get the pencil. Did narrowly miss them. They were really close to getting the kill though. We do see another power climb being formed on the side of Drinking Your Milkshake there. They do pick up the pity to then get another one spawning right there after the end of the push. The power climb being thrown down once again, but
That's
we do see
3
members.
power clams for Drinking Your Milkshake.
I believe they might just let 2 of them despawn.
I mean, just
wrong,
one,
though.
because the third one was the actual pity.
Oh, true. Yeah, you got a point there. I didn't realize that they had an. Well, I did. I forgot. I thought they picked it up, to be honest. Another crap tank out on the side of Crimson Ink right here. Quite an awkward position to put it. And honestly, the gal is not having too much fun against it right there, getting taken down. We do see Doolies on the side of Crimson Ink right now, seeing if they can inch themselves back in. 10 seconds left on the clock. They don't have much time to push right now. The Clash
Oh, that's a good kill on the pencil. That's a very good kill.
That's very good kill.
But oh, that's 1 clam.
Oh
They
my
just
God,
need
they
1
missed the
clam.
jump, They missed the jump.
I mean, they didn't miss a jump, but like the person just didn't have any clam. That was so close. Just 1 clam was needed by Crimson Ink to take the game and steal it with 1 last chance push. Oh,
Damn. No, the person who was jumping in, I was worried about it because the jump spot that they were on had clams from their teammates dying, so they could have gotten that in if Drinking Your Milkshake didn't spot them in time. That could have been a loss for them, but thankfully they spotted them just in time, taking game 1. I feel like Rainmaker and Undertow is kind of just like something that goes hand in hand at this point. I see it so often throughout multiple different tournaments. To be
yeah,
honest,
definitely.
it could be a very one-sided game though, especially if one team's able to push in more than the other though. So it's like the game of how much can you stall before before someone slips through type situation, I would say.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the fact that the map is very narrow everywhere. Like you don't have any open spots in that map, so you can just move around everywhere, and just close range weapon, blasters, slashers, etc. will have so much work to do on that map. And backline just it's kind of hard on backlines.
No, don't get me wrong. Undertow is it's mid at best, but honestly though, if you're playing against people who can counter a backline weapon like really efficiently, it's a living hell. I'm not gonna lie with you, it's just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can agree with me or not on that one in terms of
I
playing
can
backline
definitely
weapons.
agree. I definitely agree.
We haven't played on Undertow like at all, really. I'm not gonna lie with you, we somehow managed to avoid it most of the time.
One thing that's also very good on that map is just Zipcaster. It can go everywhere. And when a Zipcaster is out, you don't know where it's gonna go, because like you have spots to stick in like everywhere in the map.
Surprise!
Yeah, so sometimes you just here chilling, doing your work for your team, and then boom. And then like just a random Splatana Stomper got you because of the Zipcaster. Do we have any Zipcaster though?
I don't think we'll end up seeing it from both teams. Yeah,
no
no.
problem. But we do see pretty classic comps on the side of Crimson Ink, except for the Clash Blaster. But I mean,
it's a really bold pick. That is a really bold pick for someone. But if it works, it works, you know?
Careful of that bomb.
That was, yeah. I was kind of scared for that bomb, I'm not gonna lie. It was really close to them. But that being said, Drinking Your Milkshake has the Rainmaker right now, and they are going straight for checkpoint. I do not believe Crimson Ink even noticed them taking it, to be honest, considering they were still pushing. They were still pushing in mid.
They were pushing mid, they were pushing the left side, and drinking your milkshake is just continuing to go in. And we're already 1 point from a KO. Crimson Ink finally getting drinking your milkshake off of their spawn. Wow. And we still have some flanks and charge.
Yeah, seriously, we still have members from Drinking Your Milkshake right now pushing into spawn right now, just taking everyone down. I do believe Crimson Ink ended up getting delay wiped by Drinking Your Milkshake. That Rainmaker on the right side of the map there means they can take it up there if they're protected enough. Unfortunately, the Junior did go down to a bomb that was placed behind them. The splatter shot still following suit, really shocking up on that top section there. I do believe the gal did spot them, so they are repositioning themselves from what I can tell, using that killer wheel to see if they can actually find anyone over there.
They did find someone, but I mean, it's still pretty hard to push from right side because you just have like the respawn right
It's really
on you.
close.
So
yeah, there isn't too much going on though. We do see Crimson Ink still trying to get that Rainmaker out of spawn. Really,
drinking your milkshake is constantly like stalking around, and
constantly,
they can't get wiped out. So as soon as someone is like close to the spawn, they can just rush in, jump in, and it's gonna get the job done. Crimson Ink can't get out of the spawn again.
I still don't understand how Drinking Your Milkshake's having such a dominant hold on these guys, considering they just now left spawn and we're 2 minutes and a half left into the match. Finally, they get a chance to at least try get that push. We do see members from Drinking Your Milkshake still respawning. They all are ready. Oh my god!
But who's the gal? Right when you don't expect it, someone will flank you.
I did not know where he was shocking though.
Maybe mid-right, somewhere around this. Zuka is up, not picking up any kill.
We do see that Crimson Ink did get the Rainmaker close to the checkpoint right there in the game, but we do see that Drinking Your Milkshake is quickly shutting it down. Rainmaker being popped at the backstab by one of the members from Crimson Ink, quickly getting shut down.
They're just reusing the strategies they've been
They're just trying, they're just trying to inch it closer and closer, but unfortunately Crimson Ink are not going to get the checkpoint that they want to get for their push right there. It's still getting the pop, Crab Tank and Zuka being popped on people. I do not believe they actually found anybody with their specials though.
Oh no, they don't. But I mean, it still opens the way to more aggressive plays. We thought that Julie's trying and get the kills on the note, but getting punished for it. Oh, Clash Blaster
Nice
taking
trade,
an
though.
unexpected
Nice
trade on the note. And just again, the 52 sharking and like jump scaring everyone.
Trying to go for that triple, unfortunately, and taken down by the dualies right there. We do see the dualies right now, just kind of hashing it out in mid right now, fighting, taking the trade on the Junior right there. We have about 45 seconds left on the clock right here. We have Crimson Ink still trying to get themselves out of spawn, but there is a lot of yellow on the map on the sides of Drinking Your Milkshake right now. And the gal, once again, is trying to shock in their spawn. They really are just going around the map, taking out the people who are probably most important to Crimson Ink right now, is basically crippling Crimson Ink's defense right now. Oh!
I mean, I don't know if the like the sentence is valid in English, but in French we do have an expression saying like someone is a needle in your foot, and that's exactly what the guy is. Like he's just here sitting and being annoying every time.
Literally though. But with that being said, Drinking Your Milkshake did take game 2 right there. They had a really substantial lead though, getting that push at the start of the game all the way down to 1, which was crazy.
That
and
push was crazy,
They stole time. They literally stole time away from Crimson Ink by stalling it in their spawn, if you think about it though. Just constantly coming back, picking it up, and then taking it. Rinse and repeat. They really knew who they needed to take. They really know who they needed to take care of in terms of defense on the side of Crimson Ink, and honestly, they did have a bit of a struggle trying to get themselves back up on their feet.
Yeah, definitely. And we're going to another very different map, Splat Zones on Hagglefish Market. Back to an open map. Back to a map where backlines can do that job very efficiently. So, I mean, I don't think drinking your milkshake will lose that game, because we've seen on Barnacle they were so
Dominant.
clean in their play. So Hagglefish kind of looks like Barnacle. So, I mean, we'll see, but I do think Crimson Ink will still have a rough time.
Oh yeah. I still think that Clash Blaster is a really interesting pick, though. I wonder if they had like some other weapon that had Zuka still might help them a little bit in terms of their paint. I'm not sure if they were doing bad with paint or not, but I did see a substantial like difference between both teams and their paint. Drinking your milkshake having a better time in terms of movement, because of their weapon choices.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion, though.
I mean, the opinion is valid, though. So it's quite interesting, because except from the Clash Blaster, the comp is like pretty basic, and it's a very good comp. You know, you have like known weapon that's work pretty much every time, and this just a Clash Blaster popping out of nowhere, and I don't think that's what killing them, of course, because you can't just lose because of one weapon, but it's certainly odd.
True. I lost my train of thought. Lord. Thank God game 3 started there.
Let's see how everything goes for Crimson Ink.
And
will they take one redemption game, or will drinking your milkshake just 3-0? And again, like very classic comp, like Pencil Duelist V-Shot, and then Splat Roller.
Roller, yeah. They got a bubble, but I wonder how well they can utilize it.
Bubble on that map is not that that good, I think, because it's always below something.
I do believe that the gal did lose track of one of the players right there. There was a second person on the right there, and I'm not sure if they moved back or not, or it was the same person that they traded to. With that being said, we do see Pencil on the side of Crimson Ink kind of just painting right now, providing coolers for that team right now. Honestly, yeah, drinking your milkshake's running a completely clueless team, so maybe it's the fight of how much Crimson Ink can respawn in time to keep the zone. But honestly, they haven't really been able to contest it too much in terms of drinking your milkshake. Zuka coming out narrowly missing the junior player right there. But we do see players on the side of Crimson Ink right now just seeing if they can get themselves and really just fighting against drinking your milkshake right now.
I mean, you were talking about drinking your milkshakes like colorless comp, but you really need a cooler if you don't die that much. Like, drinking your milkshake, just not dying, they're keeping themselves alive, and it's a very solo queue kind of play, because in solo queue, like, you just want to avoid dying as much as possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's just what drinking a milkshake was doing. They were playing very safe, but at the same time, like, running around everywhere, so it was hard to get rid of them.
True. Now that I think about it, though, drinking your milkshake really didn't have too much contention in terms of Crimson Ink trying to play against them to begin with. Honestly, though, I just think that drinking your milkshake might have had a better handle on how to sustain themselves for long enough to stay alive, and if they do die, they did have people who were able to back them up until they came back. I think it's very important to communicate with your team if you know that one of your members might die a bit more, especially if you're not running cooler. But it's also down to each other's builds as well, and seeing how well you play together in terms of synergy. Synergy in general is just important.
I mean, drinking your milkshake was like had a perfect synergy between themselves. Because, okay, you get one kill, but once you get a kill, all the teammates of that person will get onto you and like finish you off. So it was just kill, revenge, kill, revenge, kill, revenge, kill again and again and again.
True. You cut a point there.
Yep. And that being said, so it's a 3-0 for drinking your milkshake on round 2. And we're gonna go again on a short little break for round 3. And then it will be our last set. I mean, as for me, it will be my last set. But
It'll
of
be
course,
your
you will
last
continue on early
Yeah.
bracket.
I'm stuck in prison, bro. I'm joking,
Anyway.
guys. I'm not being held hostage, I promise.
Let's have a quick break and we'll see you in a short time.